Alright guys, now for number 7, okay, the diagram shows the curve arctan x over root x and the maximum point, right? Where x is equal to a. And it wants us to show that a satisfies the following equation, mainly a is equal to tan of 2a over 1 plus a squared. So this is our curve. Okay, y is equal to arctan of x. Okay, and that's over root x. Cool. Now, if we use our quotient rule, remember that dy over dx over dx, where we're dealing with y is equal to arctan over x, okay, that equals 1 over 1 plus x squared. Okay, that's an identity in essence. So knowing that, I mean, this makes this whole thing a lot more simple. So what we get then is dy over dx is equal to 1 over 1 plus x squared right, 1 over 1 plus x squared times root x, that's arctan x times 2 root x, right? That's all going to be over x, right? So dy by dx, very simple. Okay, it's going to equal, let's see, well, that's going to cancel. It's going to equal 2x minus 1 plus x squared. Okay, arctan x. Okay, over 2 1 plus x squared x to 1.5. Okay. Now in terms of how we've gone about doing that, we've basically, what we've done is we've just simplified a lot of the things here, right? So for instance, over here, put that on top, put arctan here, and we just multiplied by 2 root x 1 plus x squared. Okay, then we dropped, so that's how we got to this, right? Now in terms of the next steps here, I'm just going to say, okay, at x equals alpha, or a in this case, we know that dy by dx is equal to 0. Okay, so if dy by dx is equal to 0 there, that means that 2 alpha, that's 1 plus a squared tan of the 1a, 2 1 plus a squared a 1.5. Okay, that equals 0. Okay, which means what? Well, what that means is that, well, this can't equal 0, but this can. So therefore, 2a minus 1 plus a squared arctan a is equal to 0. Right, so I can say then that 1 plus a squared arctan a is equal to 2a. Arctan a is equal to 2a 1 plus a squared. Right. Therefore, a is equal to tan of 2a and 1 plus a squared. Okay. So how do we go about doing this again? I think the key thing here is to focus on this, right? You bring this up, times it by 1, okay? This is the same as saying arctan over 2 root x, okay? And you find common denominator, 2 root x, okay, 1 plus x squared, right? Which then allows you to obviously multiply out, right? So 2x times root x, that's 2x, right? And you apply the same logic for the following and then drop as well. I kind of made that bit a bit quick just to save time, but yeah, we do that, we keep simplifying, we plug in a, and then we get a is equal to tan of 2a over 1 plus a squared. Right guys, now for number B it says verify by calculation that a lies between 1.3 and 1.5. Right, so to do this we're going to say f of a equals what? Well, firstly we know that a is equal to tan of 2a plus 1 plus a squared, and you kind of knew where this question was going to end up. It's a classic iteration type question. So that's a. So I'm going to say f of a is equal to a. Sorry, don't what happened there. F of a is going to equal to a minus tan 2a over 1 plus a squared. Okay, brilliant. Now, for it to lie between 1.3 and 1.5, obviously has to be a root change. Okay, so looking for a sign change. Okay, we're looking for a sign change. And so I can say, well, f of 1.3 is going to equal 1.3 minus tan to 1.3 plus 1.3 squared. Right. And if I plug that in, that's going to give me negative negative 0.148. If I do f of 1.5, that's going to give me 1.5 minus tan 3. Okay, because 2 times 5 obviously, and that's going to be over 1 plus 1.5 squared. If I plug that in, I get a positive value of 0.178. Okay, so therefore, say that therefore as f of 1.3 is smaller than 0 and f of 1.5 is greater than 0, okay, I can say that our root lies between 1.3 and 1.5. Alright guys, now for number C, it says use an iterative formula based on the equation in part A to determine a to 2 decimal places. Okay, and I want the result of each iteration to 4 decimal places. You saw this was coming, right? So it's a very simple one, is what lies between 1.3 and 1.5. Good place to start is therefore 1.4. So I'm going to say let A1 equal 1.4. Okay, so you can therefore say that A2 is equal to 10 of obviously 2, 1.4 over 1 plus 1.4 squared. Okay, which gives me 1.3865. And now what you need to do is, if we plug this back in to our equation, okay, because our equation is going to look like this now. Tan of AN where is this? Okay, so n plus 1 is going to equal to tan AN over 1 plus AN squared, right? That's what our equation looks like now. Okay, so we've done this. And then we're going to keep plugging this in our calculators. So then A3, what's the value of A3? Well, we're going to plug in A2. It's going to give us 1.3951. So now we plug 1.3951 into this. So A4 is equal 1.3896. So now we plug this into this. So A5, 1.3931, A6 is equal to 1.3909, A7, 1.3923. So therefore I can say A is equal to 1.39 to 2 decimal places.